I'm doing a quick review this week. I wanted to go ahead and refilm this for you. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you may know that I've shot a full tutorial this week and lost all the footage. So I was really frustrated for a while there, and I just got around today to refilming this review. And I think I'm going to try to improve on it. Instead of using a first-hand camera angle, I've got someone else operating the camera, so it's a lot easier for you guys to see exactly what's going on. It's not going to be so shaky. But this is from Yazmo.com. Yazmo is a company that supplies professional organizing and traveling carrying cases for makeup artists. This particular one is the professional soft-sided rolling makeup case with drawers, and it's made of a very sturdy kind of, you know, luggage quality canvas. Comes in purple, pink, and I think black. And I think one of the greatest things about it is these buckles here. They are going nowhere. They're very, very sturdy, very, very good quality buckles. So if you have any worries about this falling open, that's not going to happen. It has two handles, as you can see, one on top for carrying, which mine is way too heavy to just carry, but also it's got this one that's got a button for releasing the handle. It's a rolling case, as it says in the description. And it's really, really awesome. It's great for makeup artists on the go, especially if you're traveling on location for shoots. So this is going to be a really, really good option for that. I've seen several reviews on YouTube of this case or of similar cases, but I haven't seen a review for this case particularly, and that's why I wanted to go ahead and show it to you in detail. You'll see that it has here on the sides 2 strips of Velcro. I had no idea what this was for initially, but it turns out that these Velcro strips here are so that you can take some of the internal bags and compartments that are in here and actually attach them to the side while you're working. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit more. The company is Yazmo. It shows here that the brand is Saya Beauty, so you might research that if you have any interest in doing so. But one of the great things about this is it has a detachable strip here. It has hook and loop type fastening strip, and it comes straight out, so you can carry it around with you if you want to. But this is your makeup brush holder. It holds exactly the number of makeup brushes that I would typically use on a client for weddings or something like that. It holds exactly the same amount of makeup brushes that I would need, so that's really handy. You know, some of them are larger sized, so that your smaller ones have smaller compartments. They're not going to fly around or anything. And then it's got like a poly cover so that you can keep them clean and neat. Inside, it's got one very deep compartment with several separate zippered compartments in it. The deep compartment is really deep, and it actually has plenty of space to store palettes if you have like a wide range of maybe the Coastal Scents palettes or something like that. It has space for your palettes, plus it has these 3 triangular zippered pouches. Now these are pencil pouches, basically for eyeliner and lip liner pencils, things like that. I'm using this one for odds and ends eyeliners and lip liners. My NYX Jumbo pencils are in here. I also have this one, which I'm using just for black liquid liners because I have so many of them that I use for whatever my needs may vary, so I just have several different ones. And then this one I'm using just for mascaras, so I've got several mascaras in here. Also, it comes with 2 makeup bags. So these makeup bags are basically for whatever you need them for. I'm using them for foundations, and this one is for I'm using for concealers and, you know, primers and things like that. And then it comes also with a tissue case, a zippered pouch that you put tissues in. Now I don't really use tissues a lot when I'm doing makeup application. I tend to use wet wipes, so I would probably put wet wipes in here, but right now I've just got makeup sponges in here. So as you can see, this top compartment is plenty big for pretty much anything you'd need it for. And then it zips. And then as you can see, it unzips. There is internal pocket here with like a clear mesh pocket here, so that's really good if you need to put something in there that needs to dry. That's going to be a really good spot for that, like after you're finished with your job. And then here you've got drawers, and I've just got my drawers separating everything as I may need. This is so much better quality than any of the drawers that I've seen at Walmart or anything like that, because they actually have a button that opens and closes them so that they snap close. You don't have to wonder. And then this one here, I'm putting just bronzers, highlighters, things like that. I'm putting, you know, blushes in one compartment, so you can keep everything nicely organized. I've got one here that's just for lip glosses. I've got one here for red lipsticks only. I've got such a large number of red lipsticks, this keeps them nicely organized. And then I have one here that I'm using for any other lip color. As you can see, I haven't completely filled it yet. And then I've got this one here that I'm using for individual eyeshadows. And this one here, which I'm using for glue sticks, for eyebrow coverage, primers, just odds and ends eye products. And then the top one I'm using for palettes, smaller palettes, Pixie palettes, Bobbi Brown, different eyeshadow palettes that I may use more often. So as you can see, there's plenty of space. I think this is an excellent, excellent investment. I believe it's priced right now at $169, which to me is an amazing deal for something like of this quality that you may use on a regular basis, especially if this is your profession. So if you were interested or wondering about the Yazmo products, I can definitely vouch for them. I'm very pleased with this case, and I appreciate their sending it to me for promotional purposes and so I could review it. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything that else you're wondering about it. If I can't answer it, I'll make sure and put you in touch with someone who can.